name is Carlie Queen. Today I will be discussing a sculpture currently on display at the Crystal Bridges Museum of Art in Bentonville, Arkansas. The work is accurately titled Already Set in Motion and was constructed by artist Robin Horn.
Robin Horn had a rocky start to her college experience at Hendrix College in Conway, Arkansas. After the aspiring musician failed to secure a spot on the school's choir, she decided it was time to embark on a different journey. Inspired by her mother's continuous involvement in art, Horn decided to enter the art program at her university. Her particular interest in wood was stimulated by her experience in sharing a shop space with her husband and his brother. The subtractive process of carving seemed to intrigue Horn. Her sculptures began to increase in size as she continued creating her wooden masterpieces. One of Horn's most famous works is Already Set in Motion, which reaches 10 feet in height. The sculpture, made entirely from redwood, was created with the use of a forklift, which Horn received as an anniversary present from her husband. The material used for the project had a unique origin, as Horn found the log lying in a valley in Northern California. It had fallen in a storm 40 years prior. Stacked stones, balancing on one another, moments from collapsing, served as the inspiration for Horn's sculpture. The irony of the apparent instability of the individual pieces within the sculpture is that they are all created from a single solid piece of wood. One of the most intriguing factors of Horn's Already Set in Motion comes from her creative composition, for she has arranged the elements of her structure to work together in harmony to create an eye-catching illusion. The sculpture has a vertical plane and possesses asymmetrical balance, which produces a dramatic aesthetic that leaves viewers in suspense as they observe the monumental structure and experience the illusion that it could collapse at any moment. Horn's use of diagonal lines throughout the sculpture adds to the carving's exciting and captivating nature. The work's geometric shapes and monochromatic color scheme create a pleasant simplicity that drives the viewer's focus to the potential kinetic energy of the sculpture. Horn's strategic use of negative space allows her sculpture to be perceived as unstable, while in reality remaining entirely sturdy. Robin Horn's work can be evaluated through a feminist methodology of art. Although not explicitly seen when initially viewing the art, deeper investigation into the development of her sculptures leads to the discovery of a strong female essence portrayed through the works. Robin Horn defies all assumptions as a stereotypical female in society. Traditionally, men are known to work with tools and wood. However, this did not hinder Horn to pursue her passion and interest in working with the intriguing medium of wood. Horn refuses to be categorized as a conventional female artist. She has no hesitation toward the use of a chainsaw as her main tool in the production of her creations. Her fearless nature and aspiring personality do not allow her to be restricted by her gender. Horn's sculpture serves as a representation of female strength and ability. The apparent instability of the structure, linked with the true solidity of its composition, illustrates that, despite outward appearance, women are powerful figures in society that should not be held back by expectations or categorizations. Already Set in Motion serves as a symbol to remind women of their limitless potential. Robin Horn's wooden creations reflect the characteristics of abstract expressionism. This style of artwork aims to portray personal expression through the unique use of spontaneous acts in the development of the piece. One of the most enticing aspects to Horn about the sculpture she creates is the definite and aggressive nature of the chainsaw. The spontaneous nature of making immediate cuts within the wood in order to reflect the vision in her head appeals to her impatient personality. And the uniqueness of her work, in comparison to an artist painting on a canvas, provides her with a rewarding adrenaline rush. This work is specifically intriguing to me due to the use of wood as the medium for the piece. My father owns a cabinet shop, so I have been exposed to numerous wooden creations. At first glance, the sculpture appears as though it is composed of several individual blocks of wood, perfectly aligned to allow the structure to bear weight and avoid falling over. However, it was fascinating to learn that the sculpture is a single solid piece of wood. The process by which the work was created also intrigues me. Due to the sculpture's monumental size, Horn had to utilize a forklift in order to successfully fashion the piece. The transformation process from a log into an aesthetically mesmerizing sculpture astonishes me. The complexity of the spontaneous arrangement of the shapes and negative space within the sculpture is complemented by a simplicity found in the monochromatic color scheme, the material, and the location of the piece. These aspects work together to provoke an appreciation for wood and the beauty of nature.